Hey guys, Mrs. Holder here. I wanted to just help you out and get you ready for setting up your test today. It is Friday, March 26th. We were going to take this test in class on Thursday and on Friday, and I said, you know what, never mind. Let's do one more day of review, and then you guys can take the test on your own instead of in class together. So this test is due, as you'll see, it is due by 11:59 tonight. It will become available at 3 p.m., so you have 9 hours to take it. It'll take you less than 30 minutes. Here's how I want you to set up your test. It is on Delta Math, and I labeled it assignment A20 because we just finished A13, and that way it just sequences nice. We know where to find it. We know where the pretest before it is. So I want you to title it just like this, A20 Factoring Polynomials Test. You need to put your name so I know that your work is authentically yours and it's not being shared or resubmitted a million times. I have period 4 right here. Put obviously the period that you have me, and then the date 3/26, just so I know that this is the day that you took it and submitted it. You're going to give your page some six-pack abs, right? Line down the middle, 2 across, so you have 6 even square or equal size squares. And I want you to number it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the reason we're going to do this is so that I can see what strategy you're using, and I'm going to show you all the. Just a second. I'm going to show you all of the things that you need to do in order to get full points. So on this first problem, this is actually the problem you're going to get. I'm giving you some help. You're asked to factor completely 14x to the fourth minus 35x. Here's what I want to see. This is a greatest common factoring problem. That's why I put GCF right here. When we factor using a greatest common factor, we're going to factor out the GCF, and then we're going to have a remaining binomial as the other factor. I need to see that you have this set up, that you know this is what your answer is going to look like. This is what you're working towards. I also need to see your factor charts. Now, I started at 1 times 14 and 1 times 35. You're responsible for all of the facts, including the variables. I did the variable for this one. You obviously are going to fill in the rest of the chart. I also need to see what factors they have in common. From that list, you can tell me what the GCF is. That's going to be your greatest common factor, which is going to be the largest factor that they have in common, including the largest variable that they have in common. That's going to go here when you're done. You're then going to find its factor pair, or what you would have to multiply it by to get 14x to the fourth, and then what you'd have to multiply the GCF by to get 35x or negative 35x. When you're done, you're going to box all your answers. I have started this problem for you. It's up to you to finish it. Problem 2 is another GCF type question. You should have all of this over here with the exception of these numbers. The numbers are obviously going to be different, but I still need to see all those points. The work shown here is going to get you 5 points, so you need to show all of the parts. Problem number 3 is a difference of squares problem. So I need to see x squared minus 121. That's your problem. I need to see that you know that the equation for a difference of squares is a squared minus b squared will factor to a minus b, a plus b. I need to see that you have this. You need to list all the perfect squares for when the root is 1 all the way until the root is 12. So from 1 to 12, so 1 times 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9. Don't stop here, go all the way down to 12. You also need to show me what x squared, if you just squared the letter x, that it would be x squared. You can also show me that if you squared x squared, that would give you the perfect square of x to the fourth. So show me that you know what a perfect square is. From there, you need to show me what the square root of x squared is. That's going to be your a value. And you need to show me what the square root of 121 is. That's your b value. And that's what's going to go here and here in your answer. Box your answer. You're going to do the same thing for number 4. You only have to put the perfect squares list once. You don't have to write it twice. You can use the same list for both 3 and 4. And then number 5 is trinomial factoring. We know that because this is a trinomial. There are 3 terms. We have x squared, 14x, and 48. Those are our 3 terms, which means we are going to use our x factor to solve. I need to see that you know that our answer is going to be 2 binomials when we factor trinomial 99.9% of the time. that one of your x's is going to go there and one of your x's is going to go there. When we do our foiling method or when we do the box method, that's how we get that first x squared, is by multiplying the x times x in that first square. You are then going to show me the factor chart for positive 48. I need to see this set up like this because it's the only way we've done it in class. If you're doing it another way, you're going to have to explain to me what strategy you're getting it, where you got it from, and that you still know how to do it. So I want to see multiplication. I want to see addition. I want to see that you know that the constant 48 is the number that we're multiplying to. And the b value, this 14 right here, is going to be the number that we're trying to add to. I also need to see that these two factors are going to end up here. That's how we figure out what it factors to. And I want to see your answer down here. These boxes should look the same. These boxes should look the same strategy-wise. Obviously, the numbers are going to be different. And these boxes are going to be the same. You need to answer all of the questions on Delta Math and submit your answers. And then you need to go to Seesaw, which, give me just a second. I want to show you guys. Actually, I don't need to show you. It's a Seesaw assignment. It says A20 factoring test. You're going to show me a perfect picture of this. It needs to be clear. If I have any questions, Ms. Perez is going to ask you on Monday to explain some of your thoughts, some of your strategies. If you have any questions, I will be in office hours today at 2. But I expect you guys all to do a great job. I know you guys are prepared. This should help. Use assignment A19 as your notes. And print out a factoring chart. Use your factoring chart. And good luck. You guys are going to do great.